In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a frequency distribution of this type. So the idea is to put this data set to a frequency distribution with 5 classes over here. So in order to do that, we need to know several things first. We need to know the number of classes, which we already know, which is 5. And then we need to know what is the class width. In order to find the class width, we need to find the minimum, maximum, and the range, and then we figure out the class width. You go to stat, summary stat, upper column. You select this variable. So what we need is a minimum, the maximum, and the range. So you can use a control, so you can select, and then you select compute. So you get a minimum is 0, maximum is 39, range is 39. The number of classes is 5, the minimum is 0, maximum is 39, the range is basically maximum minus minimum. We already said this, so it is 39. The class width is the range divided by number of classes, and you will round up whatever the number you get to the nearest integer here. So 39 divided by 5, which is 7.8. So we have to round up always. Even if it is 7.2, we'll round up to 8. So the class width is 8. So now we know the minimum is 0, the class width is 8, number of classes 5. Now since we know the minimum value and the class width, we can complete this, the class limit of the first class. So the lower limit is always the minimum, and the class width is the difference between any two consecutive lower limits or any two consecutive upper limit. So since it's 8, 8 has to go over here, so this will be equal to 7. Now we'll find out these things by using histogram for this problem. Here I go to graph, select histogram, select the variable, and these are the important ones. Starting bit at 0, which is a minimum, the class width is 8. Now I want, here's a frequency. If I want relative frequency, then I can select that one. For the moment, I select frequency and select compute. So here I get that one. You can see the frequency of the first class is 6. These are the lower limit of the classes. Lower limit of the first class is 0. Lower limit of the second class is 8. Lower limit of the third class is 16, and so on. So here the frequency is 6. So we complete here, frequency is 6. The midpoint of a class is the average of these two numbers, 0 plus 7 divided by 2, which is 3.5. So we have to find relative frequency, and cumulative frequency of the first class is same as the frequency of the first class, which is 6. In order to find the relative frequency, we go back and create relative frequency. Now to get the relative frequency, do the same thing. Go to this one, histogram, select the variable. Here we select relative frequency. Start with 0, the width is 8, compute, we get relative frequency, which is 0.3. So all the results are over here. You can see, you can go there and find the results. If you want last one, you get here.